Hey guys, Denobi here, and welcome to my review on the GE Watt Station, designed by GE. And decided to make this little video here because I went on YouTube, and when I was in the process of purchasing this unit, there wasn't really personal customer reviews on this particular unit. Now, I know there is other charging stations that are available on the market, specifically the one that's promoted and endorsed by SPX, the picture right here, this one right here. A lot of you are probably going to be asking me, well, why didn't I go with SPX? It's probably a little bit cheaper. Well, the SPX charging station is a lot cheaper than this one right here. This, the Watt station from GE, I paid $1,000. It was $9.99 on Amazon. So, you know, there was a few factors I took into account when I decided to purchase this one. One of them being is that because it was supplied by Amazon, I got it in 2 days. You know, 2-day free shipping, no sales tax. The reason why I did not go with the SPX model was because it took too long. It took too long for me personally. It took a little over 3 weeks just to get a EV estimate. You have to take an online survey, and you have to answer a series of questions. It took too long. It took a little over 3 weeks, and by the time they finally got back to me as for an estimate, I had this thing fully, you know, installed, charged, and operational. Not to mention, going this route, it was a lot cheaper than going through SPX. This unit was $1,000, and the installation, I was able to hire a local electrician. He came in, gave me an upfront price, and he charged me $360. So in total, this the whole process was $1,360. SPX gave me gave me an estimate of $1,600. The installation through them was a little over $1,000. I was able to install this thing through a local electrician for $360. So not only was I able to get it quicker, but I saved some money, plus I was able to get something that was just really cool in design. This is just so much more attractive than the SPX model. So I'm going to do a little bit of close-ups here, kind of show you how the unit works. The reason I think I got such a good deal was because my guy was able to run the power source from the main box here, and he's able to install the 240 volt plug on here. The installation on this it's actually, I thought, I mean, he installed it in under an hour, so I thought it was actually pretty easy. Well, not easy, but quick. It was very, very quick. He's able to, from what I saw, he's able to run some wires through this panel here, install this. The Watt station is just an attractive unit. That was my biggest decision. I felt that a charging station should reflect the aesthetics of the unit it's going to be charging, and I like the Volt. I think the Volt's a very attractive car. Because one of the reviews I saw on Amazon was that the cord was too short. Hopefully in the future I will be probably getting another electric vehicle. So I wanted to make sure that this charging station was able to accommodate the one electric vehicle that would be here, and the second vehicle that would be over here. So I'm going to open up the charge port. How long this cord actually really is. And this is another thing too. I like that it's extremely easy to just kind of wrap it around it. I just thought it was completely long, and I still have plenty of slack as it's being charged on here. So the idea is that this cord would just run over the second vehicle, and I would still have more on this. So I mean, this is pretty long. The actual box says it's a 16. As you guys can kind of clearly see, this is probably the only pet peeve I have about the actual charging gun, is that there's no LED light. I believe the SPX and the charging unit that comes with the actual Volt has the little LED light, so that you can kind of, when you squeeze the gun, you can kind of see where you're actually sticking it in. It's not a big deal. I just thought it would have been kind of cool to have it. You know, charging is very simple. It sticks in. I didn't have any trouble sticking it in. So it works. It does its job. When the green light is on, the car is charging. When the green light is off, it's not charging. The unit is surrounded by a ring of LED lights, which complements the unit very well. It glows at night. I read some complaints that some people thought the light was annoying. I think it's beautiful. I think the fact that the unit glows at nighttime and when my garage is closed, I just think it's pretty neat. It does make a loud thunk that kind of scared me when I first charged it for the very first time. And I'm going to see if I can capture the audio for you guys so you guys can kind of hear that. I'm going to unplug it and I'll replug it back in. Probably wish you would have installed the unit a little bit higher so there wasn't that little twirl, that pigtail twirl, but that's okay, I can live with it. It works. There's a little hook system pulling, there's a little hook inside there, and it keeps the gun from slipping out. So I guess that's what's going to latch onto it. So it's pretty secure. It's not gonna come out unless you squeeze the gun. So it works. When I first got the unit, I had to push this button to activate. I believe that's what turns it on and off. Otherwise, this little exclamation point here means obviously that it's not charging. And then the green light on top would be charging. So if you guys have any questions for me on the GE Watt Station or charging electric vehicles in general, shoot me a message. Why don't you leave a comment in below, and I'll do my best to answer it. And I kind of like it hanging down. Even as it's hanging down, it still really doesn't look that bad either. Yeah, we can hang down. Thanks, guys, and please subscribe.